Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? I am batch making some tabs for my journal. Good evening, April. How are you? Naturally, Isis is thirsty because it's that time of the evening. Bloody dog. Yeah, don't get too excited. It might not go much longer than this month. And then I might have to sort of rethink about what I'm doing. I didn't mark these very evenly. Oh well. Oh dear me, right. I'm going to make a whole load of tabs to put away. So I can just pull them out because I thought they were quite nice colours. And then while I was sorting through this paper pack that Wendy got me, I found these little cut apart sheets, and these are adorable. Really sweet little, I don't know what I'll do with them. I might make these into tabs, I don't know yet. Look, little monarch butterflies, and I just thought these were sweet. Too small really to do anything with, but you never know. And then there were some bigger ones. So yeah. So who have we got? Let's have a look. We have got Galena, Tina, April, Mary, Amber, Nadine. Hello, hello, hello. Why is Wendy going to hate you? Oh, you want another sticker yesterday? Oh dear. So I taped up the cover to stop the chalk transferring, and it's the first time I've actually done a cover that has not got bubbles or wrinkles or anything on. I think even this one got, yeah, this one ended up with wrinkles on it there. Look, this one, I did it. So I'm quite pleased with that. I've got another postcard from St. Petersburg again today, so that can all go in here at some point, but we'll do that in a minute. So first and foremost, hey Mikey. Yeah, I'm quite pleased how it come out, and it will stop the chalk coming off, so yeah. So I'm going to put like a tab on in a sec for December, which will go there. Actually, I'm going to do that now. Excuse me. Let's write on it in a Sharpie pen. That'll do. Now, children, stop fighting. And I want to put another little one in for the weeks. I didn't cut a little one. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh, pulled out 2 bits. Let's make some little ones. What do you like? It's worse than having cats. Well, I either don't cut straight or I don't score straight, one of the two. There you go. Get that one out. You ate cookies today? Yeah, so did I. And then we want to go to the weeklies. Oh, the glue. Haha. I made tabs. See? Tabs! Yay! Nothing dangerous. It's not I didn't get the slicey shiv out. So that was week 49, yeah? Is that right? Are we in week 49? because that just doesn't make sense. This is week 49. 50 if you don't, yeah, oh yeah, no it would be, yeah. I knew that. Oh no. Don't die halfway through making a label pen. $49 to and 50 to we'll do okay, right. So, yeah. Crap, where's yesterday's pen? There it is. What are we asking April? Camera's moved again. It's well away from the bottom screen. Okay, so yesterday, oh dear, I did my night care. I didn't do weights. I didn't do it about today. I do have something I can write in there. Beds. What week it is? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's 49. Okay, I forgot to pull a card again this morning. Do that in a minute. So, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh, dear. Yesterday. $18,512. So, how is everyone's day? What have you all been up to? Anything good? Anything interesting? Yeah, pretty much the same. Oh, I feel like I'm full of snot. Okay. Yesterday, I did it all, guys. I did the whole kit and caboodle. Look at that. Look at that. Ta-da! Bet you're impressed, aren't you? I'm impressed. I am impressed at myself. I posted the December monthly and I marked it off so that I knew it was done. I also marked off those bills and April. It's all marked off. And we're jumping to a new pen. Ooh, I like this colour. This is a pretty colour. God, it's so much easier having tabs. It's amazing how much you sort of come to rely on them. Zzz, fuck off. Noisy fuckers. Okay, so today I have Orlando face cream. Oh, hang on, I didn't colour the challenges for yesterday. I did the challenges. There we go. Just off your games the last few days, not sick but feeling like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty crappy. I just hadn't got round to them, Mary. You know, it's like I want to fill up the junk section as well with tabs for relevant days like Daryl's birthday and stuff like that. And I also have an idea of what I'm going to do with all those cards, how I'm going to put them in. And I was chatting to Mary about Wendy about that the other day. And so I sort of thought, well, I'll get started, you know, earlier. Hence all the bits of paper I was playing with when you guys showed up. And then there was these little cut apart things. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with these. I think some of these will make pretty tabs, especially in the junk journal section, you know. But we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to do the challenges now. So that's cool. I've not had a can. I've not had booze. I've not had chips. Hoorah, I've made tabs. That to me is crafting. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Right. Oh dear. Okay, mood. Gonna do it an orangey one. A lot of people are doing like alcohol glasses for their trackers this month. Okay, so we've got 3 and 3. Lovely. It's weird not doing a graph though, you know, just feels weird. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with how it looks gaudy, which is how a Christmas tree should look. Shouldn't it? It should look gaudy and totally overdone. Look at that, 5.5 hours. Yeah, wow. $12:30, and apparently I got up at 7. But I had a few periods like that, really. It was a pretty rubbish night, actually. I might do alcohol in the new year because that's what everybody does, isn't it? Then get drunk for New Year's. Okay, do love this colour. And today I have done the loo, I've done the laundry, I've done the office, I vacuumed downstairs. And Alex, bless his heart, vacuumed upstairs. Win-win. I have checked the fridge and the cupboards. Yay. No, I haven't. Oh, what is this about the New Year's Day episode? So November's got to say, oh shit, I forgot to colour all those in. That was actually ready a couple of days ago. Was it that colour? Yes. I just got to post it and the November chore tracker. These have all been done, why haven't I coloured them in? Right. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, so today I went to see my GP. So that's done. Right, that is all up to date. I got a new washi today. I sent Amber a little video of it. What I do that there is. It's black and white cameras, look. So I thought it was quite cool. Like that a lot. Oh dear me. Here we are. I put it back in my book actually now that I've finished drawing in them and okay. Yeah. Go in there. So today that was the postcard I got from Italy the other day. So I'm going to draw my sled in for Amy's challenge. And we'll paint that. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Wonky slats. I take it you're pleased about that then, are you, Mary? That's better. Yeah. I hope that the stories in Doctor Who will be better, because they suck. Well, they sucked for Peter Capaldi anyway. Poor chap. Oh, sorry about that. This grey goes sort of green on this colour. Hello, Angel. You alright, love? Draw your slats first. That's what I did. And then once you've got those in, draw your runners around it. This grey doesn't like the tea-stained paper though, it goes sort of green. Seriously, dog? You downed like half a bowl just as I came online. Taking the piss, you are. Oh dear me. Where's my tissuey bit? Thank you. Right, what kind of brown do we want? Let's have a dark brown for the seat. Oh no, go with God. Believe that you're God, and at least then, you know, you've got plenty to live up to. That'll do. Oops, smoosh. I think I need a new tissuey thing. Right. So let's snuggle the 3 up in there, shall we? Ice, come here. Ice. In your bed. Now, weather today. I took a screenshot. Cloudy with a bit of sun, 9/4. Sorry about the clanging as it hits the... The only trouble with these glass mats is they are noisy. So high of 9 and a low of 4. Sunrise was 07:46. Sunset was 2 minutes past 4. That is just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. No, I'm not liking using it. I was talking to Wendy a couple of days ago and I said, I love how it looks. I really, really do like how it looks, but it's so dry to work on. And it changes like this. This is supposed to be like a really nice dove grey, and it doesn't show on camera, but to me it's going green where the tea's coming through. So no, I'm going back to Tomo River paper in January. 1st of January, I'll start all new books, because I made this book to be my planner. So this is just purely going to be the equivalent of this book. It's just the planner and the trackers. And then I'm going to make another book like this to be my journal. And then I can just fill those up. Jolynn, I don't think she's in here, sent me some artist grade Tomway River paper a couple of months ago that I haven't used yet. So I'm going to print dot grid onto those, and then I'll make a book out of it. And yeah, we'll see how we get on with it. So, and then I said to Wendy, you know, what do I do? Because I've got all of this dyed paper, which I had loads of fun dyeing, I must admit. But no, I'm not enjoying actually using it. It changes the colour of everything. My fountain pens don't like it. That's why I haven't used those lately. And it just, yeah, it's great if you want the vintage look, but I do miss white paper, you know. So, okay, so I've done that challenge. I've got to do the word. That's what I've got to do. Excuse me, coughing. I think I'll come down Daryl's cold. I'm a bit snotty. Oh, yeah. So I did sled. That was Amy's challenge. Let's go to the fucking challenges folder. Sam, for goodness sake. Right, the word is cool. Cool. That's cool. And I've got to do about my favourite Christmas drink for the other challenge. Brains, right. Brains are good. I love Tomway River paper. It is. It took me a while to actually try it, and in the end, a friend of mine, she sent me one sheet. She lives over in Southampton, and I said, "Well, I don't want to buy any in case I don't like it." So she said, "Okay, so I'll send you some." And she sent one sheet. It must have cost more to post it than it did for the actual piece of paper, and yet one sheet was all she sent me. And I got all of my pens, like all of my Tombow pens, my fountain pens, my Inkjoy pens. If I could find a pen in the house, I found it, and I got them all out, and I had a play. I got my paints, I got my gelatos, I got everything out and had a go on it, and it took everything. The only thing that actually did bleed through, and I don't mean the ghosting that you get on just about all paper except like that heavy duty shit, the only thing that actually bled through was like a Sharpie marker, and I was really, really impressed. And then a couple of months ago, I think it was when I first actually started painting in it, I did I drew the moon, and I laid down a shit ton of water onto it, and everybody was watching me, and we were all there going, wow, shit, this holds so much. And by the time it dried the next day, you couldn't tell, and when you turned the page over, there was nothing there. The only thing I found that if you're going to paint on it before you write on the other side, and that gel pens tend to bleed through even after you've painted it and it's dried. If you then write on the other side, sometimes they do like show that little bit more where it's kind of messed with the integrity of the paper. And the trouble is with tea dye paper is you're writing on something that's been saturated and is then dried out, so it loses that, because this is just regular copy paper, you know, and you know copy paper sort of has that smooth feel to it. It loses that with the dyeing process because you get it soaking wet, you know. I mean, it handles paint and all of that, you know, it's not bled through or anything, it's absolutely fine. It dries everything out. My fountain pens hate it, that's why I haven't been using them, and I miss my fountain pens, so something's got to give. I wonder if I can fit icicle in there. What do you think? Yeah, I reckon I can. So I think Wendy's planning on relieving me of all my dyed paper. There's my calligraphy pen. There is. Oh dear me. else have this trouble with these pens, or is it just me? Fucking thing never wants to write. I store it nibbed down and everything, and it never wants to write. Come on. It must have ink. I can't have used all the ink up already. Oh, crikey. Yeah, there is some in there. You've only bought notebooks with Tom River paper. You make your own inserts for your ring planning book and knows about buying some to print on. No, there is ink in there. I just checked. There's enough in there for it to write one frickin' word. Look. See? Up to there. It's like a third of the cartridge. It's not very good ink. The pen's shit as well. It's just a cheap pen I got in the local shop. What? You're nervous about buying some Tom River paper to print on? It prints really well. I'll lose my shit with this in a minute. Okay. Come on. There we go. Quickly write while it decides to behave. I see. Ethical. It shouldn't do. It shouldn't do. Your best bet is to buy a pack. I get mine off of eBay because that's basically the cheapest place if you're in the UK. It is £20 for 10 sheets, 100 sheets. You might be able to find it a little bit cheaper. And have a go, print a sheet. You know, and if it chews it up, it chews it up. And then you've only lost one sheet. And if it does, then print up like a template onto regular paper with lines and stuff on that you'd be able to see through the Tomway then onto it. And then you could just use a template. And then once the template's done and you've moved it all, it just looks like you've got really neat handwriting. Let's go. I am not going to erase around the ink yet because it will smudge, because it does that all the time. Okay, what have I got to do on these ones? Oh, I'm actually behind because I need to do another day. Okay, I have to go through that. Today is about family. Oh yeah, I was going to print up some photos. So I reckon I could put no, I can't fit a fucking photo there. It's going to have to go on the next page then. Okay. Hello, Andy. You like your paper thicker than Tomway? You like some heft? Yeah, I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with thicker paper. I just love the fact that Tomway's taken everything that I've thrown at it. Do you know what I mean? It works really, really well for me, so I don't have any issues with it. So, yeah. Right. I didn't pick something. I should have picked something. Don't know. I've got to actually print up some little bits for that. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Print up a photo for one challenge. Is that it? Have I done all the challenges? Yeah, I think so. There you go, not too bad, less than an hour. Oh, was that you, was it? $12.99 for a pack of 100 sheets on Amazon. There you go, not bad at all at all. I love the fact that he watches. I love it. Hang on. Look, it's Rum Rum. Romeo. Hi, pussycat. Psst, 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 psst. Is that you, beautiful boy? Is that you? You is a beautiful pussycat. You're beautiful. Psst, 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 psst. Oh, he's a beautiful pussycat. Yeah, but I use a lot of watercolour as well, don't I? And it's coped so well, so... I know, it's funny, isn't it? I wonder why. Is it the tone of my voice or my accent or something, do you think? He's beautiful. Psst, psst, psst. That's all the noise I make. Oh, dear me. So what do you want to do now? Done today, my BuJournal. Should I leave it at that? Do you think? Oh, God. Oh, I am so tired. So I went to see my doctor today. He's been in a loving mood. You have to go grocery shopping. Oh, lovely. Enjoy. Not. My cat discovered my microfiber blanket earlier. She was going to walk straight across it, and she sort of went, step, step, step. What the fuck is this? This is really nice, and started baking biscuits on it. It was so funny. And she was just like, oh yeah, and all four legs got in on it. And then she was trying desperately, because it was sort of piled up the back of the sofa kind of thing. And she was desperately trying to figure out how to sort of get onto it. And, like, she was trying not to move everything else. He's put me on medication. Mitts something or other. I'll pick it up tomorrow. Yeah. You.
That's me.
It was you. I'm sure it was you.
Well, it wasn't me, but that is me.
Yeah, I don't use a lot of watercolour, I know that. A lot of water in my watercolour. So, basically because I'm not coping too well, Andy. I'm not sleeping. Don't want to go out, don't want to do anything. I spent all, like today, I took Daryl to school, came home, and I was home all day. I've been referred for bereavement counselling as well. So... Excuse me. Yeah. So, yeah, right, I'm going to put a piece of paper down so that it doesn't keep blinding everybody when it reflects. It makes more taps. Learn about the med to be sure when, how to stop taking it. Well, I go on the whole, I take it until my doctor says otherwise, really. He's going to ring me in a couple of weeks to see how I'm getting on. I've got to take it at night for a good, or any reasons it will help me sleep, so we'll see. He's given me a sick note as well, Andy, for the vultures at the government. My tabs I didn't do a very good job with them. Well, he didn't know whether to sort of go for like the mental health team. But he said he didn't want to send me there because, in his words, they would just tell me that I'm not mad. So, I'm going to make that a medium tap. And then he thought about cruise, and he said the trouble is I'll probably get some, OAP turn up because they tend to deal more with older people. And he said, well, that's all right. He said, it's not really what you want. That did not fold at all fucking evenly. So, he's sending me... Apparently the hospice do a service. So he said, can you get there? Hello.
Hello.
Why are you sneaking?
I'm just waiting for the cat to well.
Oh, can I have a cup?
No.
But I didn't want a cup last time, now I do, and you said if I wanted a cup I had to ask, and I'm asking, pretty please can I have a cup of tea?
No, you've got water. Chug, 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 chug. There's still,
You don't chug water.
still a drop left in there. There we go, that's better.
Yeah, but he said what's it he said? He said it's not a mental illness, it's an adjustment period or something, he said. You have tea and gin, what's the issue? Yeah, Andy has tea and gin. I haven't had alcohol for nearly 2 weeks. I haven't had caffeine for nearly 2 weeks. Yes, it was really hard. It's been a horrible, horrible year. I mean, that was the trouble is when you go and see GP. I don't know what it's like up there, Andy, but here you go and see GP, and it is plastered everywhere. One complaint per consultation, and I'm sitting there going, "Shit." So what do I talk to him about? Do I talk to him about the fact that I can't sleep? Do I talk to him about the fact that I don't know, what would you call it? Lethargic? Not lethargic. More uninterested in anything. Do I talk to him about the fact that I'm apathetic, that's the word. Do I talk to him about the fact that I'm getting migraines? Do I talk to him about the fact that my back is fucking hurting? Still. I've got 4 or 5 things that I want to talk to him about in a 5 to 10 minute period. I mean, bless his heart, he was as good as gold. He turned around to me and he said, remind me who your partner is. So I went through it and I, described him and said, used to be a postman, and I saw like the recognition, and he went, okay, yeah. And he said, well, obviously, he said, I don't know. He said, have you got any answers yet? And I said, no. And I said that that was something else I heard today. The coroner's closed the case. We're just waiting for the results. And he said, well, obviously, he said, I don't know any details because he wasn't his patient. And then as I left, he asked me what Stuart's last name was.
Yeah.
So I've got a feeling he may well look up.
Well, we can only hope.
Just not to tell me anything, because obviously he can't do that, but I think he might look for future in relation to me, because he knows that I'm going to go in and say this is what happened, blah blah blah, because he said to me, what do you think happened? So yeah, apathetic or apathetic, however you want to say it. And it's awful, because it's like I said to him, it was 2 weeks before my birthday when Stuart died, and then on top of all that now it's Christmas, and Christmas is, well, in 9 days' time. It is the anniversary of my dad's birth. I don't like to say it's my dad's birthday because it's not. My dad's gone. Do you know what I mean? And it would have been his 69th birthday this year. So, yeah, they probably are all related. I've always been a bit of an insomniac, and I've had chronic pain in my back for nearly 30 years. I've also been a migraine sufferer for most of my life, but all of a sudden I'm I'm getting everything all in one go. It's like I said to him, yes, I'm still getting on with my life. I've got a 5-year-old. Because he said, if you had any of those kind of thoughts, and I sort of looked at him and he went, well, no, that's not your style. And then he went, but neither's the hair. And I think that shocked him more than anything, the fact that I'd cut my hair. And he said, no, he said, how are you getting on? I said, well, I've got to get up. I've got a 5-year-old. I said, I will admit that having a young child again has... I think things would have gone very, very differently if I hadn't had Daryl.
It's kicked your ass into gear.
It's kept me going.
Yeah.
If I hadn't had Daryl, well, they've all got their lives and they're all getting on with their lives. I've got somebody that needs me 24 hours a day at the moment,
I've got to pay for something else soon as well. My car needs its MOT.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
I need to phone up tomorrow.
Okay, I'll do all that in a sec. Yeah, and all of a sudden it got a bit overwhelming, really, So I know it was, Mary. I'm so sorry. It must. I losing a partner is one thing. I cannot entertain how I would cope losing a child as well. I don't know how you... I don't know how you manage with that. I really, really don't. I think you're amazing. I will tell you that much.
Entertain having to cope with what?
Mary, he was murdered, wasn't he? Her son was murdered.
Oh, well, you're not really supposed to lose a child.
She also lost her husband to cancer as well.
Yeah.
All sort of, but they were all pretty close, weren't they? It should have been our son's 38th birthday yesterday.
Yeah, that's kind of against the point of being a person.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah, it is.
You're supposed to mourn your child's supposed to mourn you.
Yeah. You were doing okay till your daughter-in-law mentioned it yesterday. Yeah, I bet. That sucks. I've got an extra little bit. Should I make an itty-bitty tab? Do you think I could manage that? Itty-bitty tab. While this tab punch board is great, and it is not easy to see where it all lines up, especially if you want to make like a mini tab. Like I'm trying to do. Just cooperate, will you? Come on. Go down. So that's down as you're going to go with it. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm lining it up with the actual punch mechanism underneath. Oh, wankles. Come on. Believe it or not, the long nails are actually hindering me on this. Little baby tab. Oh dear, that was more trouble than it was fucking worth. And today would have been your mum's. Oh fucking hell! Heart disease. I apologise. Don's passing his 11th. My dad's birthday is on the 12th, and his name is Don. Funnily enough. Oh, no wonder you hate this time of year. No wonder. It must be horrible. I can't. That doesn't even seem to be enough of a word, does it? Really, it must be horrible. It must be fucking dreadful, to be honest. You know, I can't even begin to... I scored these in totally the wrong place, because scoreboards don't have centimetres on, and I cut these to a centimetre width, and then had to guess, and I totally fucked it up. Oh. Stop trying a... Oh my word. Fuba. Yeah, I bet you are. I'm just cutting a load of tabs because, you know, tabs! So I'm going to change the subject to being as it is this time of the year. I know April doesn't. Much to Mary's utter disgust. But what celebrations are you all having? And does anybody remember the post I put up at the beginning of this year? With the massive jar of fruit that I was, like, soaking in alcohol. You guys should see the fruit. The currants are, like... Well, let's just say the dried fruit is no longer dry. Because half the alcohol has been soaked up. Oh, my word. Amy, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss today, darling. Staying home with your youngest son. Well, that sounds lovely. Sorry about the banging for anybody listening on earphones. But, you know, that's just the way it goes. I'm trying really, really hard not to be explosively loud about it. It's now drunk fruit. It's now absolutely fucking hammered fruit is what it is now. It's amazing. The dried fruit has gone from being that big to being like this big. I wish I could take the webcam out. Hang on. I'll bring the jar to you. Look at it. This is fucking heavy. Can you see that? That is mixed dried fruit. There's raisins, currants, sultanas, bit of like orange peel. That has been soaking in a bottle, in this jar full of alcohol. Well, the jar was full when I first did it, and to give you an idea now, the alcohol's up to about there. Oh no, there it is, because it's soaked up all of that. At Christmas it will get put into cakes, and I feed it to people, and they're not allowed to drive afterwards. But it's been in there so long that the top has the buttons, you know. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get it open, but yeah, look at all that. Look. Yeah, probably get me pissed from the food. Thing is, I don't even eat fruitcake. Yeah, I don't like fruitcake. I make it for everybody else. So yeah, everybody else that wants it gets it. One of those was supposed to be for Stuart, and he was going to share that with his dad, but that's obviously not now the case. So yeah, I've got a shed load of very drunk fruit. Just rescore this just to make it a little bit. Yeah, I made some several years ago and gave one to Stuart, and he took it home and said to his dad, yeah, have a bit of this, Dad. Now his dad has, for the past 60 years, finished work and gone to I don't eat dried fruit. I don't like it. I don't like raisins, currants or sultanas. Yeah, his dad would finish work, he was a postman, and would go to the pub on the way home. And he went to the pub every single day, right? Every day. And Stuart took home this cake and gave him a chunk of it. Yeah, Dad, have a bit of that. And his dad, oh yeah, wolfed it down and was apparently drunk before he even got to the pub that afternoon. Yay! Bonus. So I was quite proud of my cake for that. So I'm going to have to find out who still wants some. Ugh. I don't mind, but it's fucking hard to press, that thing. Love it, Nadine. Love it. I bet you lot did as well. Did it get a bit warm in there? I bet you all eyes fucking guys. Oh dear. need a little tab to put all my tabs in, and I can sort them out into sizes later. This colour palette with this pad seems to be quite sort of peachy in colour. All the bits. How wasteful. My bin's a bit full. Go the wrong way on that. I did as well. For fuck's sake. That's the trouble, because this, I'm used to working in frickin' inches, centimetres, not inches. I'll do it right in a sec. Oh, that's made the top a bit decorative. Oops. Rum, cherries and rum, that sounds absolutely delish. Okay guys, I will see you two later then. That's what's in that jar is rum. Thank you, April. See you later, love. Could use some rum today, yeah. I know the feeling, love. Are you going, because he didn't live with you, near you, did he? Are you going out to where he was? Oh man, that was atrocious. Ended up basically, the fold needs to be directly in between those two score lines. Fuck's sake. If I could magically transport rum to you, my darling, I would. And I'd transport me and we would have a drink. Oh, balls. About 8 hours. Oh, I'm sorry. It actually gets hard after a bit, you know. I might have to go and rob another paper pad because these are all pink. Although, I suppose you could say they're vintage style, aren't they? With that sort of pattern. And that'd be fab if we could like all meet up. That would be really, really good. Okay, rum daiquiris. Rum daiquiris are lush. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. I love this little tab punch board, it's great. Hey Amber, you still in here? Oh, I can't believe she's gone. She's left me. I want to put tabs in. Oops. Where you going then? Anywhere nice? No, it's not all about my son. It's just my journal. Everything goes in here. Like postcards that I receive. There's a photo I took of the moon. Some postcards that I received on post crossings. That was supposed to be that autumn spread. I will get around to that at some point. Just general my life, really. Everything is in here. That was my son's birthday. I was when he was a baby, look. I suppose a lot of it is about my son because, you know, he's only 5. More postcards. That's actually about my other son, the one that is upstairs, the hairy one. Yeah, so where are you going then, Sue? Anywhere nice? You should visit that little island at the bottom of the UK, love. It's got some nice campsites. Fucking expensive to get your van over though. Shut up, phone. Excuse me, I'm just going to mute my fucking phone because it's pissing me off now. Now, I need to find something that will work on the tab and the dyed paper. This was the other issue I was having, was when I stuck tabs in the first signature, this one, I had real issues getting it to stick to the dyed paper. I tried everything and it was really, really hacking me off. So I need to put tabs in all of this as well. I love this cover, but my god, it's big. Sue, what do you think of that? So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these signatures out. Angel, if you're still watching, I'm going to take these signatures out and I will just replace them with the books that I make, and then this can just hold a shed load of books. Why not? Chunky cuteness. Yeah, no, I'm going to sort of do both. I will run in this, in my pop-ins. And then when I fill up the journals, not the actual planner bit, because that should last me the entire year, that one. But obviously the journals won't. And as I fill those up, I should just store them in that, I think. So, yeah. But that's another issue I'm having, is getting these fucking things to stick on this fucking paper. I don't know how to stick that in now. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Let's use this crappy tax credit form. Gorilla glue. Yeah, it's getting to that point. There you go. My first tab. Or I may just make up a load of signatures like this, but out of Tomway River paper and do it that way. I don't know. I like the idea of going back into books though. We'll see. At least if I do it like this as a loose signature, I can add pages in. Like with this, I've added in some Darryl artwork. And that's just become like another page in the signature. And then when it's full, I'll do what I did with the first one, which was actually sew it all together. I'm not even halfway through this signature yet. God. That's the middle there, so I've got a few more pages. So this will last me until the end of the year, this signature should, unless I go mad and stick a load of stuff in here. Who knows? I might do. Don't know. I need to stick that in. Oh, excuse me. And then I'll sew it together to keep it together, because otherwise everything moves about, especially when it's chunky. And that's what I did with the first one, sewed it together, and it's holding much better now. So yeah, I might just stay loose and sew each bit together as I go. don't know. Right, I'm going to call that it for today. Oh, it's actually smaller. Okay. And I will be back tomorrow, same time, and all of that lot. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't already, don't forget to give me a like down below, because I love it when you love me. Oh dear. See, I don't know whether to keep these for tabs or whether to use them for something else. I mean, look at that. That is so cute. Don't know. Right. Take it easy. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day in whatever it is that you're doing. And I'll see you tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. 2:30 p.m. Eastern.